Do 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 do. Hey, yeah, yeah. What's poppin', my oldies, man? Today, I ain't gonna lie. The big bro wanted us to talk about overthinking. I'm like, perfect. Because I ain't gonna lie, overthinking was one of the number one things that always held me back my whole life. And now that I think about it, overthinking is probably one of the main reasons why I never could get no sleep because my brain was just running at 10,000 miles per hour. Literally. Like, y'all ever been up all night while the whole house sleep? While you just in there inside your thoughts in the dark? Yeah, but I'm gonna give y'all just a few tips to stop overthinking. A few tips to just let it go because one thing for sure, one thing for certain. Let me get this straight right with y'all right now. Every thought that come through your head is not yours. I don't know if you know that or not, but every thought that comes through your head is not yours. Like, you heard this for the first time, it might shock you, but yes, every thought that comes into your head is not yours. I promise you, it's not. It's so many. It's yours. Is your Lord self? Is your higher self? Is God? Is parasites? Because me personally, I'm not calling nothing no demon or no devil when it doesn't even have the power to even compare to God. Why would I even give it that type of name? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I be calling it a demon? The demon parasite. You know what I'm saying? Because they can be washed away like this. They can be cleaned away like this. They have no power at all when it comes to God. Like, stop. They don't have no power. They're not getting that name. Well, I won't be calling that name. They're parasites. You feel me? Parasites. So yes, when it comes to overthinking, know that all your thoughts that coming through your brain is not yours. So one thing I'm gonna say for certain is the easiest way to start is let's start by saying let's see. Start by identifying with the thoughts that you want to identify with. Okay, so if you want to think more positively, every thought that comes into your head align with that thought. Say that's me. Say that's who I'm aligned with. But when you hear some negative stuff or some stuff that just doesn't sound right, let it go, or just say out loud that isn't my thought. You know what I'm saying? I really had to learn that this year. This year I learned so much. Like, looking back, like my overthinking got less and less this year. My overthinking is like it vanished. You know, God wiped it away from me, and He put this whole year He been putting God's confidence in me. Like this whole year, and like some this year I went through some of the stuff I could never. Some stuff, man. It's just looking back on it, it was easy. But during, like, while I was in it, it didn't seem easy. But looking back on it, it definitely was easy because I see that God was with me through it all, and He was building me through it all. He was giving me strength through it all. You feel me? So when it comes to overthinking, start identifying. When you hear certain thoughts, sometimes you ain't even gotta address it. Like, if it's negative, sometimes you ain't even gotta address it. You can zap that with a positive thought, like right there. You know what I'm saying? And what else? What else do I got to say when it comes to overthinking? Okay, yeah. So when it comes to overthinking, for me personally, overthinking used to ruin my day a lot. That's what I'm gonna say. Overthinking used to ruin my day a lot. I used to have a lot of friends. Not a lot of friends, but I used to have a good amount of friends. I used to have a good amount of girlfriends that I had, and overthinking just ruined it all. Not for me, but it was God's way of just showing me basically that a lot of them wasn't for me in the first place. So I'll be overthinking, and then this whole time, the only reason I'm overthinking is because I'm second guessing myself when I should have went on my intuition on the first place. You feel me? And I didn't go over my intuition on the first place, which is why I overthought so much. And this year, this year, man, God really showed me how quiet the earth is, like how quiet the world is. And with that quietness, He showed me how loud that quietness is. Like, man, like the quiet of the world is so loud. Like the silence of the world is so loud. And I thought it would have ate me alive, but it transformed me. I transmuted it all, and it was just all just God. Jesus Christ running, the blood running through me. You feel me? So many angels around me, and I ain't gonna lie. Once I started to notice the angels around me, it started giving me even more confidence. I ain't gonna fake. Once I started to notice that angels around me, it gave me more confidence. I'm like, oh, what's up, y'all? Like, what y'all doing? How y'all doing? You know, and I just started to talk to him more. I started to talk to God more, and each day was a process. This whole year was a process. Some people think that this shit came easy for me, or some people think that I'm not shit because I don't work the way that they work, or I don't find pleasures in things that they do, and I won't. I'm setting up things. I'm setting up stuff on how I want to set it up, and people think that that is awful. People think I'm crazy, and I'm definitely is crazy because God ain't gonna lie. This past few days, God have shown me how untouchable we are when we work together, when we live together, when we vibe together, when we talk together, when we walk together, when we do anything together. He literally showed me like how unstoppable we are, how untouchable we are. Like, imagine a whole army coming against you. Imagine a SWAT team coming to take you. Imagine staring the Grim Reaper dead in the face and he turns away. Yes, man, like when it comes to overthinking used to tear me down. Like, you, if you watching this video right now and you feel like overthinking is like one of your biggest struggles, look at me right now. I want you to go to check on my socials, check on my YouTube, and you can get to where I'm at right now, bro. You can have that God confidence, you can have that God strength, you can have that Christ consciousness to have your intuition sharpen, have your discernment sharpen, have just, you know. And I ain't gonna lie, still to this day, I can't get sleep when I want to. Like, only time I really fall asleep is when I'm watching TV. Any other time, or I just randomly take a nap. But other than that, like, my body don't fall asleep. Like, I'm like, all right, it's bedtime. Let me go to sleep, and I'll just be laying there. So I was like, I'm not gonna force it. Like, I learned to not force it at all. My sleep, I learned to not force it. Somebody gave me this theory that because I don't get much sleep, or because my sleep be like this, that my higher self or myself in like a different timeline is working overtime. Like, it's working overtime. And God, this past week, God told me something. You wanna know what he told me, chat? He told me I'm his strongest warrior. He told me a lot of stuff that I went through, a lot of people wouldn't have got through. But everything that we go through is specifically tailored to us to make us stronger, for us to learn, you know. And I had to learn that, yes, even though I faced a lot of losses, none of them were actually losses. Like, not a one of them were losses. You know what I'm saying? It was all me learning. It was all learning experience. And looking back on it, I'm like, the year of Snake, this year has been phenomenal. Like, even though I went through some stuff, looking back on this year is phenomenal because I became something I never thought I would be. I remembered who I am, and I'm thankful that God placed Satan in my life so I can defeat him. Like that, like really, it's the angels and Jesus and the Most High that defeated him, but they did it through me, through this vessel, because I am the kingdom. We are all the kingdom. Okay. So when it comes to overthinking, start taking them thoughts out of your head. The more that you work on your overthinking, the more that you break down each barrier, the more you break down each illusion, the more you break down each chain, the more you start thinking more positively, the more you start thinking about who you are and how you want to be. You start to think more positively, and the overthinking just goes away. So it doesn't just goes away, but it eventually starts to go away. I'll say these past few years, my overthinking has it just got lower and lower. And this past few months, God just wiped it all away. Like it never was there. And the only voice I hear is mine and the Most High. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the enemy can whisper all you want, but I just love when God give him a little whooping. So it just showed me. He like, the parasites are like Plankton. You know what I'm saying? Plankton is a cool character in SpongeBob, but when it comes to him always trying to get the Krabby Patty formula, he's just, he got it a few times, but every time he get it, it never turns out how he wanted to turn out because he's a parasite. Even though Plankton is cool compared to the parasites, you know what I'm saying? But yes, like, the parasites are trash, Chad. Like, please start calling them parasites. They do not get that much power. Like, people need to stop calling them that word. Like, you're not that, boy. The Most High is everything, and the Most High be really, he be doodling on these folks, and once you get closer to to Christ, once you get closer to the Most High, He'll literally show you. Like, He'll literally show you. Like, God literally showed me. Like, nothing can come against us when we working together. And I can't wait to make this video. I can't wait to make the video, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to make the video, but I'm gonna make the video, and it's gonna be legendary. Because I am legendary. I am visionary. You feel me? Do I got any other tips when it comes to overthinking? I'm trying to think back on what really helped me. Because the only thing I really can think of that helped me was God. You know what I'm saying? Everything that is God, the Holy, the angels, the Christ, the Son, and the Holy Father, the Most High Father. And there was a lot of things. I ain't gonna lie. There was some times where I let the enemy let me believe that God forsake me, but that was also for me to learn. It was for me to learn in another way. So I made a video a few days ago when it says when you really trust in God, when you're really close to Him, you really know that you can either win or you can learn. It's not no losses at all. Like, as long as you're alive, you win it. Like, trust me, as long as you're alive, you win it. And you got the opportunity to do better the next day. And then the next day. As long as God put new breath into you every day and you rise up every day, you have a chance to do better. Chat, you feel me? So I'm trying to figure out, do I got any other tips when it comes to overthinking? What really helped me? My aura off the charts, chat. Like, my spiritual pressure off the charts. I really love anime, and I love anime and TV. I guess I love anime, TV, and music, and those was the things, like, in my 3D and my reality that kept me going too. Like, because when I watch it or when I listen, I can hear so many things that align with me. No matter if I'm watching anime, no matter if I'm watching a TV show or a movie, no matter if I'm listening to an album or listening to music, I can hear things for myself, and it's amazing. It truly is amazing. These past few days have been so exceedingly amazing. Like, the best is yet to come. I'm really on grind mode right now. I really am trying my best to learn how to rest. I really am trying my best how to learn how to rest, and I'm still talking to God on how I can help myself to rest more and not carry so much, because God told me this year I carried so much not for no reason. It's definitely for a reason. I carried so much that I didn't have to carry. You know what I'm saying? People before me, they weren't on the same type of timing as me. So it's like, when you really a generational curse breaker, you pick up more stuff than you can carry, and then that's where you really get that God strength from, because you overloading yourself. I overloaded myself too much because I'm not a perfectionism, but I guess I am, because I want everything to be right. I want everything to come out right. I be wanting the best for people, and people don't be wanting the best for me. But I had to learn that. I learned so many things this year, and I'm just so thankful to be alive. I'm so thankful to be able to see my dreams. I'm so thankful to be able to see my manifestations come to life. I'm so thankful to just be a YouTuber and to be my own boss that God created me to be. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to overthinking, chat, don't let the overthinking defeat you, because overthinking is really a power up. It's really an ability. It's really a superpower. You just got to learn to navigate that superpower. And once you learn to navigate that superpower, you're going to become a fucking beast. Because that's what I am. I ain't going to fake to you. I ain't going to lie to you, chat. I've been shitting on these niggas bad, got these niggas mad. She want Prada, she want Gucci now, she ain't cheap. She want but you know about it, you know about it till you told me. Spin it, boy, spin it. You don't owe me, look. And I've been had my stripes. I've been thugging all my life. I've been chasing out of that paper. Grinding all my life, yeah, grinding all my life. Okay, I've been getting paid every way, you're trying to get it right. I've been state to state 40 days every 40 nights. Tired for real. They say his heart is broken, but his mind on them ends. Got all my feelings and got in my bag, okay. Got all my feelings and got in my bag, okay. Y'all focus on God and focus on yourself, and all that money gonna come to you, for real. You go chase the stuff that you don't really need, you gonna end up running into stuff that you gonna have to defeat. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, on my journey this year, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who in the world would lose something like this. I just ended up finding when I was on this journey. When I was walking through the shallow valley of death, I just ended up finding this. Ain't no way somebody has a Dragon Ball Z hat and then they just lose it. I'm like, okay, this is literally God just saying to me, you're a Saiyan. You're a Super Saiyan. I'm like, bro, I was happy when I found this. I'm not gonna fake. And I'm gonna keep this as a souvenir to remind me of my journey through the shadow valley of death. That nothing can defeat me when you really walk with Jesus, when you really stand with the Lord, with the Most High Father. So my message is to y'all is to never give up and keep going, and to realize that your overthinking is really just a superpower. So learn to navigate that superpower. You're gonna have to take a lot of stuff from it. Start detaching illusions and chains, but it's a process. It's a step-by-step thing. It's a day-to-day thing, and don't give up. Just when it get harder, just know it might just be around a corner when it start to get harder. You feel me? And when you don't got nobody, in your reality, when you feel like you don't got nobody in reality, you just know that God with you. Just know that He got so many angels kept around you, because we really chosen like that. We really chosen. We really changing the world. Like, we really changing the world, child. There's so much knowledge I got that I want to spread, and I don't gotta rush to spread it. I gotta learn how to rest, and then when I rest for myself and actually take rest for myself, I can start helping people. Because I'm helping people right now, but I can really start giving more juice out. Because there's so much juice in the Bible, and then there's so much spiritual juice, and then there's so many lies and delusions in the world that I can set straight. Literally, I can set them straight. But I gotta take time for myself to actually rest, because this whole year I have been on go mode. This whole year, just being next to the Father and learning and trying to elevate myself. Not trying, but elevating myself, because I really did. I'm on a whole nother level with this, you feel me? And God really showed me how untouchable I am, how untouchable we are when it comes to, you know what I'm saying? Them angels really get down. Michael really come down here and get the slap and stuff if he really need to, you feel me? So yes, my wodiees, I appreciate y'all for watching. If you made it to the end, share the video to somebody that you know that overthink. Like the video, drop a comment on ways that you know how to, help your overthinking. Drop a comment about anything for real. And like the video, chat. I just wanted to come on here because I seen 150 was talking about overthinking, so I wanted to put my juice on it too. So y'all have a blessed day. And J Wodie out.